Alright, hi everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, where today we continue off and exploring Lothering. Last time we got betrayed once again, and excuse me, we are now on our way to collect the treaties and build an army against Loghain and the Darkspawn. So let's see what's around here. So we can do a couple
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Yeah, the dialogue on this game is so good. It's so good. Okay. So as you can see, a lot of refugees around, because they're running away from the Darkspawn.
As you say.
And a fun fact, I believe, in the second game, we play one of those refugees. Let's talk to this.
We don't see many dwarves in these parts. You here to trade?
Not every dwarf is a merchant, you know.
Yeah, and my Aunt Fanny's an Orlesian chevalier. You working with a fella by the bridge? Not a dwarf, a merchant. Gouging folks by charging a fortune for the basics.
Ah, the bandits.
They shouldn't have come here with nothing, I guess.
I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
The army's gone? Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yes, I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Who's in charge in this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
Alright, bye.
Don't let me stop you.
Racist.
You there. If you'll move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I know. I was looking for some news actually.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's
Okay.
up to you.
Alright.
There'll just be more bandits as soon as you leave.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Yeah.
Mother, where are
you seen my mother?
Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Yes, well, good luck with that. Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
I can help you look.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
You should go to the chantry.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, you're a dwarf, aren't you?
I am indeed. Did my hide give me away?
Father says dwarves are really greedy, but you're not greedy at all. Thank you for helping me.
Well, helping is not exactly the word I would use, but... I guess.
It has begun.
It has begun. What's going on here?
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies.
That's
The
true.
people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Don't think you're being scrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Calm down.
Nah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Yeah, whatever.
As you say,
Haha!
I shall do it.
That's my voice, by the way, when you guys hear this shit.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something.
I am.
Alright. Just don't buy everything up.
Maybe. I wish I could buy everything. I doubt I can. I'll buy any gifts you have, if you do have any. Do you? You do. What else? What else? Is this better than Morrigan's? I'm not sure. It's too expensive though, I'm not getting that. No, that's a bit better than the one I have. I'll get it. Why not? the potions as well. The injury kits. Okay, that should be okay. Let's equip the dagger. There we go. Okay.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Ah, the Chantry Board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
Why not?
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
And who are you exactly? Smile back.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's Chanter Devons.
Is he touched in the head or something?
No, he's a chanter. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
It's like a vow of silence then.
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
The chanter says what?
What?
Oh, you got him to speak. Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Do you have anything of interest in the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay. Sure, let's get that. Jesus Christ, what the fuck's going on?
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
That's true. I do have their blood on me. Yeah, you're so loud. Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
What happened to you, bro?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
Okay, calm down, though. How do you escape?
No, I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn.
I'm not evil, please. Won't you talk to me?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
And that's why you want persuasion, people. Scaring these people won't get your back.
You were right. I will go.
Good.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Master your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
There you go.
Your king is dead. There is no hope.
What the fuck? His echoes are still here.
As you say.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Okay, so let's go do the quest really quick. So there is also 2 NPCs here, which you can miss if you're not looking. And you definitely want them on your team, because they're pretty cool. So let's go
Tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Oh god. Yes, let's go get the first NPC.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern.
I shall do it.
Supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is. Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Future quest.
So, Terran Logain.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were not.
I'm just a short man, I'm not a dwarf.
Surely, there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Let's talk about this before things get out of hand.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Wardens' treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Okay. Sure.
You should run while you can. Watch out! We get the old hand. Run while you can. Yourself. Come and get it.
No, Alistair, god damn it. You idiot.
Let's begin this way.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
Tell him the Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Hello, Liliana. And who are you, anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
So, Liliana is the one who sings in the main menu, for those of you who don't know. And is there something you wanted from me?
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Oh, are you now? Why should I get to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Oh, I see, you're one of those. Why should I care what your god wants?
He is not just my god. The Maker has love for all. I know you may not believe, but I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
I need more than prayers, I'm afraid.
I can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well. I will not turn away any help when it's offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
It was.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
There we go.
Indeed.
Let's level you up, Alistair, and you obviously need some constitution. Because you're useless. Okay.
Yes.
Let me give you an injury kit. There we go. Hello, barkeep.
Gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sure about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Have you heard any rumors?
There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where Andreste's sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that? The urn holding her ashes is a myth, and yet these knights say they were sent to find it anyhow to heal Arlene. I didn't even know he was ill. Maybe he has the blight. If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any of us thought. Anything else I can get you?
Who were those men I fought exactly?
When Tien Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Yes, it is.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tien says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then?
I don't suppose you have any rooms?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
Alright, I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
Okay. There's like another quest here, but we don't really want it. I think it's about assassinations and shit. You can do it, but I don't really.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold the sword into service.
Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight the Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
Liliana.
Yeah, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand if you catch my meaning. Not after what happened down south.
You can use the bow. Okay. One of them wants a healing potion, the other one wants traps. So let's see what we can do. I don't think I can make traps. Don't think I can make potions either. But I may have potions to give.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Are you dying? I was actually hoping I could help you, maybe?
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
I already have some if you want.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
So this is like a tutorial in case you don't know how to make potions and stuff.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kokari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Yeah, sounds about right. Let's give Liliana some better armor. It's 3, that's 3 as well. Okay.
I saw you take the supplies from my car. The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
The marsh folk are all thieves and liars! Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
You do not seem a
The
refugee.
carnage we left
part
in
of
the
army.
wilds was horrifying.
Well, let's save it.
Isra, Marade starit, Merade twasit.
Here's the second NPC.
Maras Shokra, Anan Samkyun. You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
This is a Quenari. So the ogre you saw like earlier is made basically the Darkspawn. This is what they're made from, the Quenari. They're not actually humans, they're like other creatures. Different. You're a prisoner. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
The Quenari are pretty cool. One of the coolest races I've seen. The Quenari.
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Wow. Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I will leave from now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve, or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
So...
You wish something more of me?
What did you do to end up here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Do you feel... If you feel guilty about the murder, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
That's the best line he has. Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
What an odd thing to do.
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
You already said that. Okay, I'll leave you alone then.
To be left here to starve, or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even...
Yeah. Okay, let's go see if we can free him. Even though he killed, 8 people and children. 2 of them being children. But
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes. We could go shopping together.
Oh god. Fun. So, you'll notice Liliana has a different accent. That's because she's Rhodesian. She's not from here, from this land. So let's go into the chantry.
It's good to see you again, Sister Liliana.
Thank you, Sir Marin.
Do you know there are bandits on the highway? There were bandits.
Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Who's in charge here?
The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Brian heads the Templars stationed here.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Can you tell me anything about the caged Qunari?
Is he still alive? The revered mother put him there a few weeks back.
Weeks?
He'll be dead soon enough.
Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
It has begun.
It has begun. Alright, let's look around here.
I can't believe that Qunari creature isn't dead yet.
Jesus Christ, calm down.
There'll just be more bandits as soon as you leave.
There'll just be more bandits as soon as you leave.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
Where is she?
In her office, arranging for everyone to leave, I suppose. I don't think she's with anyone right now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Not to be rude, but how's a dwarf come to be here? I've seen you people in Lothering sometimes, but never the Chantry.
I'm not here to pray if that's what you're thinking.
I suppose with the Darkspawn coming, you have other business with the Chantry. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
That is all. Yes? Who might you be?
I'm here for the reward, please. You can call me Eremith.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arlemon's knights?
And if we were?
I tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a myth.
What is the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
A mythical relic of Andraste. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donal, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
One less, I drove them off myself.
Indeed? They're gone?
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
I could keep an eye out for trouble for the right pay.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them.
True.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
What can you tell me about the imprisoned Kunari?
I was there at the farmhold. The beast stood there, wet with the blood of the children. He didn't even deny slaughtering them. The revered mother ordered him caged. She has more mercy than I do. But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has love for all his creations, even the Kunari.
Is there any way he could be released?
You can ask the revered mother. I say let him rot until the Darkspawn claim him.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
All right. Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Okay, well, I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Hello, Sir Donal.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donal? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl-Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I was hoping to meet Archdemon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need help against Turn Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Turn Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Turn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think Logain is involved in the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Logain planned that too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Okay. So your quest for the Secret Ashes has brought you here, I'm guessing?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about it.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
We dwarves don't really learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Who is Sir Henrik?
My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though.
Oh, he's dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
No problem. I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
There we go. Leveled up too. Good. Let's get some con up as well. Some willpower maybe. Does willpower give me anything? Nah. Oh. More stamina. Can do that. Bit more dex. Okay, and let's full up coercion. So now we can focus on combat training. Ooh, I know. Let's do this for now.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows.
I shall do it.
Those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Hey, hello,
I do
Black
not
Hub.
recognize your companion. Greetings.
How are you doing?
Will you be making a donation to the chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Welcome to the chat. I'm okay. Here having fun with Dragon Age, as you can see. What teeth is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Sure. There you go.
Thank you, my son.
Not
What
your
can I
son.
do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Quenar you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I've never played Origins, I've played the A2 and Inquisition, but people say the AO is the best early one. Listen, you should definitely play Origins. Origins is the best one from the three. It's better than 2, it's better than Inquisition, and I've played this game like 20 times probably, and every time I find something new. So I definitely suggest you play this. And the cool thing about Origins is that the origin stories you have can be like completely different depending on the race and the class that you pick. So it's gonna be like completely different from mine, and interactions with the people are gonna be like completely different if you're like a dwarf, a mage, or an elf. It's very different, very different. It's pretty cool. Okay. Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I've come to return him to his people.
Well, that is convenient. I had no idea the Canary even knew he was here. Here then, take the key to the Canary's cage and take him away. I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
All right. There we go.
And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven, and then shall the chant of light.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It is expensive for a very old game. It's because it has like the expansion as well. But I'd say it's worth it, definitely. Or wait until it's like, you know, the price is lower. But it's definitely a good game. Very old. Don't get me wrong. The combat is like nothing like super amazing. But the choices you can make and like the characters.
So let me get this straight.
Are like top
You
notch.
were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. Oh, you never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
Yeah, the characters are pretty good, the writing is pretty good. That's usually what brings me back to this game, to be honest.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
I'm very good with words. She agreed to release you in my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How can you help us exactly?
I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Alright, I will let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Yeah, the A2 was... It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't like the best, but had really cool combat, I think. So if you remember the Quenari, like the guys that were really pale with the horns, this guy is one of them, basically, before we saw them in 2. But they didn't have the technology to give them horns in this game, so he doesn't have any horns, but he's supposed to be one of them. Alright. Did you... Merrill. Yeah, Merrill was pretty cool. Actually, I think you meet Merrill here at some point. When you get to the daily shelves, you actually see Merrill. She looks obviously very different. But yeah, you can meet her here. And then in Inquisition, if you've played this one and the second game, you can import like your decisions from those 2 games into Inquisition, and you're gonna have like, you know, people from there appear. All right. Okay. Glad to have you with us then.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
All right. Did you play Inquisition, you said? Did you finish that? I'll take
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
Let's give him some equipment. Okay. There we go. Weapon. And the great sword. There we go. 11. Okay. Same thing. Alright. Let's save it. Let's go kill some bandits.
Must not exhaust our supplies.
It's a gotcha!
Oh god, this is so loud. There we go. Should be a bit better. Ooh, alright, go for it. I mean, the Ultimate Edition is like both the expansion and the game, so probably you should go with the Ultimate Edition, to be fair. And it's cheaper as well. It seems. Alright, let's get this guy.
Who's begun?
Let's give them some potions.
Yes.
Shall be done. May the paragons watch over me.
There.
I bear the scars of battle.
It has begun.
That was pretty easy. Let's go get the money. Awakening is the expansion, so yeah. If you want the expansion as well, you should get Awakening. It doesn't have like much like it's just an expansion, you know. It has like some extra content after the main story is done, basically. But the main story is like the best. Sure.
Very well.
Even if you don't get it, the game is still pretty good. Okay, I think we're done from this place, so we can go on, I believe. Let's save it. What are you thinking? Are you getting it?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Okay, calm down. Jeez. Jesus. That's so aggressive. Yeah, maybe do that. I mean, you're gonna save £10, so probably for the best.
Very well.
Dude, if you want like a really good RPG, definitely get it. If you don't have like anything to play right now.
Very well.
Let us end this!
Quickly, we must fight!
Too easy!
As you say.
Drink a potion too. There we go.
No quarter shall be given! Beware!
Fools! You will
fight for
learn
honor.
to fear me! Another battle, I see.
Alright, that's it! Quickly, we must fight!
Down!
There we go. Good. You got it, there you go. I have convinced you to get it. Enjoy it, my friends. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I think there must be some bandits back here as well with our boss. Yep. Yep, those are the last ones.
Very well.
Back! Let us end this! You cannot win!
Away with you!
Oh, Alistair, drink a potion, my man.
Here.
No, no, oh shit, that's not good. There we go. Stan, drink a potion, please, man. What are they doing? What are you doing? Oh, fuck, you're stunned. Okay. We might die. Because I was really not careful. Drink that quickly.
Yes.
Ooh. Drink another one. Fuck it, let's do it. Stan, drink another one, I told you. No! Shit. Come on. There we go.
Begin the onslaught!
Okay, we might survive this.
My skill has won the day.
Whew. I mean, you could get some mods if you want. I don't really put any mods in it because it's really old and I don't want to break it. I had some issues like with running it first. Make sure you have only like one CPU running it if you can. I think it was something like that, I don't remember. Don't put like the textures and the graphics like in the like highest thing possible or it's gonna start like going crazy.
Very well.
In some cases. Game-wise tips, I'll tell you what I do. When you get like your skills and stuff, yeah, your skills here, definitely upgrade the coercion skill immediately, as fast as you can. because this will allow you to succeed in like unique dialogue, like persuade and intimidate people. If you don't have this like very high, you're gonna like miss like dialogue or like scenes and stuff, or people will not listen to you basically. And then just like do whatever else you want. Mostly like I would say these two, like the tactics and the training, because you get more skills than in your combat skills. So I don't have like a lot of skills right now, but that's because I focused like on my coercion, my like talking basically. Other than that, talk to like every NPC you see. You can talk to your companions as well, as you know, probably from playing 2. And yeah, other than that, nothing.
I shall do it.
Oh, also know that easy difficulty is also pretty hard. So I was playing this on easy. So yeah. It's definitely not easy. You can play it like on normal and stuff, but you have to have like really good micromanagement. So like if battle is really hard, make sure like you micromanage your party and what they do and stuff. Mages are really powerful if you want to do that. They have a pretty cool origin as well. Yeah. Oh, more Darkspawn.
Sandal, don't let him touch you!
Very well.
Okay, go with you there!
Begin the onslaught.
If you play a rogue, make sure, see that I'm like back, I went like for his back. You do critical strikes if you fight them, like if you're behind them, and you're gonna start doing this animation, like stabbing them in the back. That means you're doing like a critical hit. There you go.
Run while you can.
So always make sure you're like behind them if you play a rogue.
As I expected.
Very well. I shall do it.
Rogues are pretty fun.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
No worries, man. Enjoy the game. It took me like, to learn all this shit, it took me like 10 tries of the game. I was really bad at it first. But yeah. I doubt you want to travel with a Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Sure, let's loot everything first. Let's loot the boss. Alright. I can tell you though for in fact this game will surprise you. In terms of like how good it is. Especially like, in my opinion it beats like a lot of the like today's like RPGs as well. I still haven't like seen like an RPG that has like as many choices and different like stuff you can do here, or better companions. All right. Ooh. It is, it is.
Bad dreams, huh?
Yeah, must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
So another cool fact, this is like before like BioWare had like the wheel choice, like you have in 2, you have like 3 choices in 2 that you can make, remember? You have like the good choice, you have like the jokingly choice, and you have like the evil choice, for example. Same in Mass Effect, for example, as well. Have like 3 choices. Here, the game can give you up to like 7 choices you can like have in a dialogue, which they don't have this anymore. Why didn't Duncan tell everyone that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Thank you, Alistair, I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alright. So now we're in the encampment. And this is where you will talk to all your companions. You can come here whenever you want. And you can... they also have like... where is it? They have a status here, approval. They can either like love you or hate you. If they hate you too much, they're probably gonna leave the party. So depending on what you tell them, it's gonna go up or down. But a way to cheese it, if you're really bad at like, you know, not pleasing someone, you can buy gifts like from around the world basically, and then just like you can look up online what gifts they like and give them the gifts, and like their approval will go up. And if their approval is high enough, you're gonna get personal quests like for them, and if you complete them, they're gonna become like loyal to you, pretty much. So, yeah. And you can also like chill and learn information about them here.
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
True. I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Well... You said you were in the army, right?
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, dwarf.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
You mean invaded. So the Qunari don't come from the islands?
We do now.
Where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
You were in that cage for weeks, man. Are you okay?
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Alright.
As you wish.
He approved of me. Let's talk to the others as well.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
That doesn't mean I don't, you know. I know he was like a father to you.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No harm done, Alistair.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
What about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for them when they fall in battle. Dwarves don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
We entomb our dead within the stone beneath our thags.
I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the foundation of the Tig. It sounds so strange.
No stranger than burning your own or dead to ashes.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to Highfeather with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Hello, Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
What then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
The Chandra says the Maker has left us.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
Believe what feels right to you, Liliana.
Thank you. It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Cool.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was he now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
All right. I want some enchanting down.
Enchantment!
Let's try. Okay, I can do that. Let's put this. Boom. Hell yeah. Hello, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How do you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change to other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Oh. Oh well. Do you spend a long time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners you mean apostates, don't you?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
So Maleficarum are the mages that exclusively use blood magic. They're like evil mages, basically. Okay, that's all I want to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
No, I think it's pretty cool. think it sounds quite useful.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
There we go.
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No. Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
And now she hates me a bit. Jesus Christ, -10. Alright. Well, I believe... Oh, who's this? Oh, this guy gives me deal shit.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Also downloading the Sims 4 again for some reason. I mean, you know. Sims is a chill game. You may want to chill it sometimes. So I understand. I understand. Nothing wrong with that. I am Ermith. I have never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens.
Okay.
And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that.
Mm-hmm.
But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Okay. What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Yeah, just tell me what I need to know.
Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. And perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me?
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Alright, I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
So I think that's the Awakening DLC. Alright. No worries, man. Thank you for watching. Have fun. I'll probably end the stream as well now. So yeah, alright. So we've explored Lothering, came to the camp. Next time we'll go and get some of the treaties that we need. So thanks for watching. I'll should be back later today or tomorrow. So yeah, let's hard save it. There we go. All right. Have a nice day.